Welcome back to Mid Morning. The Pointe Foundation is hosting a live Q&A this month. The Caregiver Cafe will have a group of panelists answering questions on making some tough decisions for your aging loved ones.
Here to tell us more about the event is Mariah Curry. Mariah, thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thank you for having us. We appreciate it.
Of course. Tell us about how you came up with this idea.
Yeah, so the Caregiver Cafe is a part of the Pointe Foundation, and with the Pointe Foundation, its main mission is to make sure that we can continue to give support to caregivers. In years past, especially with COVID, we've had to have these support groups via webinars, but actually this year we're bringing it to an in-person live panel discussion. We're very honored to have some of the top leading experts from here around Lexington and Frankfort, experts within elder law, geriatric care, and this will actually be a live discussion that the audience can actually ask questions. This year's topic is actually how to make hard decisions for your loving and aging loved one.
We talk about the hard decisions. What are some of the topics that they have to make those decisions on?
These are really hard decisions to make, and our goal is to make sure that people are able to make educated decisions. So with those topics become Medicare, Medicaid, financial aid, veterans aid and attendance, elder law, and financial planning.
Now, being a caregiver can be pretty challenging. What are some of the difficulties they face on a daily basis?
A lot of it comes with burnout. Are we making the right decisions? When is the right time to move my loved one to a senior community? How am I going to pay for this? With this discussion, we'll bring answers. We actually just had this in Chattanooga a couple weeks ago, and they said it could have lasted for hours because the questions kept coming. But the more you're educated, the more you're able to make good decisions without having to be reactive, and you'll be able to be proactive.
When you have an event like this, how often are people, meeting other people who are kind of going through the same thing they are, and they realize that they're getting support just from that?
And it just kind of spirals. So usually when somebody in your inner circle is going through, a lot of times you'll be going through it as well. So being able to have the most educated you can for not only yourself but your friends, your church family, you're helping everybody in your community.
And then you're building a support system along the way too. You're meeting people at this event that are in the same circumstances. It goes a long way.
And it does. It shows that you're not alone. This happens every day. I meet with families every day that are struggling and just look at me and say, I don't know what to do. And that's the purpose of this. We want to make you feel like you know what to do and you're not stuck in the situation.
Now, for this event, do people need to register ahead of time? How does that work?
No, and that's a really great thing. So this event is actually going to be Monday, April 15th at Lake City Church. It is a free event open to the public. We will have light refreshments. It'll be a really good time. It's a formal event, but informal. Please feel free to bring your questions, and we want to make sure we get them all answered.
What are some of the other things that Pointe does?
Yeah, so here at Pointe, especially with the foundation's one of the other goals is to help support nursing scholarships as well. So with this, we actually have another big event coming up that we've talked about before, Seniors Got Talent, and that kind of helps build, these caregiver cafes help build up to Seniors Got Talent. We have partnerships with EKU, BCTC, and several other universities to help aid in nursing scholarships as well. So the foundation has many missions to help many different demographics.
If somebody's not able to make it out to that event, are there other resources they can find online or contact you all?
You can actually go to morningpointefoundation.com, and there are links and access to the judges, where they are working as well. We want to make sure that with those, if you're not able to attend, that we are also to provide you the resources if possible.
Well, incredible work you're doing. Thank you so much for being here with us today.
All right. Keep it here on Mid Morning.